Hey, what is going on, guys? This is DK back at you with another video here to break down the Thursday night showdown slate between the Vikings and the Redskins. A couple things before getting in the video. We're closing in on 1.7 thousand subscribers now. Seriously, thank you guys all so much for the support. YouTube, Twitter, the live streams. It's been greatly appreciated. So thank you guys all so much. Two, if you're new to the channel, I'm doing a weekly giveaway where all you have to do is leave a like and a comment in the video. It's one entry in the giveaway. It starts in my Monday Night Showdown that I uploaded a couple days ago. It goes throughout the week. It ends in my Monday Night Football Showdown slate that I'll have at the end of the week. So however many videos I've uploaded for the week, you can enter the giveaway that many times. So say I have 10 videos up for the week, you can enter the giveaway 10 times. And the winner receives $20 PayPal from myself. With that out of the way, let's jump in the video. So first, before we get in the price tags, let's take a look at the over-under and the spread. So sitting at 42 right now with the Vikings favored by 16.5 points. So let's take a look at some snap counts too for both teams. For the Redskins, Chris Thompson going to be out again, so it's going to be AP and Wendell Smallwood, but AP is questionable too, so that's the situation we'll have to monitor. As far as wide receivers go, it's Terry McLaurin basically playing the whole game. Paul Richardson and Trey Quinn, the number 2 and number 3 guy, with Calvin Harmon picking up like 15 to 20% of the snaps. Tight end situation goes. No Jordan Reed, no Vernon Davis against. It's going to be the Jeremy Sprinkle show, playing about 80% of the snaps. If we look at the Vikings, Dalvin Cook going to be out there probably 70% of the time. CJ Ham is the fullback. Madison going to be the backup, probably going to play about 30% of snaps, so he's definitely in play. Thielen got injured. He's not going to be available for this one, so we got Stephon Diggs. Johnson played on 71% of snaps, and the Treadwell will play probably 15 to 20% of the snaps. So the Vikings really don't like running through wide receiver sets too much. They do like running two tight end approach, though, with Kyle Rudolph and Irv Smith, and even Tyler Conklin here picking up 37% of the snaps. So that's it for the snap count. So let's look at the prices. So at the top, we got, the 3 main Minnesota guys, and if you're playing it safe, you can definitely play all 3 here, with Cook, with Cousins, with Diggs. I think those are the 3 safest guys in the slate. Cook probably being the safest. The Vikings really want to establish a run. They've just been giving this guy the rock so many times, utilize him in the passing game. This is a game that Minnesota should be playing from ahead in. So obviously Cook, I think, is going to be the most popular guy, but for good reason. Kirk Cousins at 12K. I think if you're making me pick between Cook and Cousins, I'm going to lean towards Cook. But Cousins, you can definitely play both if you want to. Again, Minnesota should be playing from ahead in this one, so the worry is, can Washington score enough points where Kirk Cousins has to throw the ball late in the game? That is a concern, but the matchup's great here. Stephon Diggs with no Thielen, obviously going to be the number 1 guy. We know the upside's there, right? Over 100 yards at back-to-back games. So you can definitely, again, you can play all 3 of these guys if you really want to. You'd have to take some shots at some cheaper guys, but all 3 of those guys definitely seem very safe here for Minnesota. Now we get to a couple of the Washington guys with Terry McLaurin at 9.2K. Don't mind him here. Should be good game script. Washington should be playing from behind this one. So at 9.2K, he's fair price, right? We know the upside's there. He had an over 100-yard game there against Miami. So don't hate him. It's just he's a lot more riskier. These Washington guys are definitely a lot riskier on the road at Minnesota. Minnesota, pretty solid defensively. So again, there is risk here with these Washington guys. Case Keenum at 8K. They should be playing from behind this one. So don't hate him here at 8K, but again, are you going to play Case Keenum over a guy like Stephon Diggs or Dalvin Cook? It's tough, right? It's tricky. I think these Washington guys go a lot lower owned than the Minnesota guys, obviously, but it doesn't make them out of play. You could definitely pair Case Keenum with Terry McLaurin together. One long touchdown, and they get you there, right? So those guys at 9.2 and 8K are not out of play. They're just a lot riskier than those Minnesota guys. The Vikings D, it literally seems like every single showdown slate, a defense goes crazy. Like the Patriots the other night, like making me look like an idiot. I said I preferred a guy like Jameson Crowder to the Patriots defense. The Patriots defense just went nuclear. So literally, it seems like every single showdown slate, a defense goes nuts. And obviously, it's probably going to be the Vikings over the Redskins defense. So at 6.8K, yeah, they're 100% in play. Johnson here at 6.2, don't mind. Probably play a good amount of snaps, right? He played 71% with no Adam Thielen, so probably get around that again. And at 6.2K, he's definitely a discounted price tag off of a guy like Stephon Diggs. If you want to save 5K, you can definitely go to Johnson over Diggs. Now, a guy like Adrian Peterson at 5.6K, it is a revenge game, right? He's got the ankle injury. It was like a high ankle sprain and a low ankle sprain. So that obviously is very concerning. And AP is a guy that I only really look to when I know Washington's going to be playing with a lead or in a close game. This one, it's like a 17-point spread, so they probably will be trailing big time in this one. So again, I'm not super high on him. It is a revenge game, but the ankle injury paired with the fact that they should be playing from behind then at 5.6K, it's probably going to be a pass for me. Now, a guy like Kyle Rudolph at 5.4K, don't hate him. Just hasn't really flashed huge upside, really. He did have a solid game last game there against Detroit. Again, with no Adam Thielen, that's a lot of balls to go around. So guys like Diggs, Johnson, Rudolph do get a boost here. So I think he's okay in the mid-range. No Chris Thompson, right? Paul Richardson at 5K. If you can't afford Terry McLaurin, you could go to Paul Richardson, but he really hasn't done no catches in back-to-back weeks. But again, Washington should be playing from behind this one. He played on 75% of the snaps, and I think he goes super low on just because he had back-to-back donuts. So if your guys taking ownership into consideration, you could take a shot there at 5K. Irv Smith, again, the Vikings like using 2 tight end sets a lot. Not a guy that has huge upside, right? He did have a pretty solid game there against Detroit, but there were a lot of points scored in this one. Don't hate him. I think he's a little bit riskier than Kyle Rudolph, but both tight ends are in play here. Now, Madison's a guy that I think is definitely in play because this game could get out of hand, and maybe that means Madison gets a few more garbage time carries. It's a great matchup at 4.4K. Again, they kind of like utilizing him in like 20 to 30% of snaps. Maybe they get a little bit more here again if this game turns into a blowout. So he's definitely in play here at 4.4K. Dan Bailey with the 2 kickers, I'm 100% going to lean towards Dan Bailey here. Again, it's just Minnesota should score a lot more points here. So I think Dan Bailey would be my preferred target here for kicker. Treadwell 3.8K. Don't necessarily think we have to go there. Only played in like 15% of snaps. Maybe we'll get like 20, 25. But yeah, I think I would rather pay an extra $2,000 for a guy like Johnson, who we know is going to be out there for like 75% of the time. Now, Trey Quinn, another guy, right? We'll be out there like 60 to 70% of those snaps. Washington's going to be playing from behind in this one, so you could take a shot there. Obviously, again, all these Washington guys are very risky. Jeremy Sprinkle, same thing. No Jordan Reed, no Vernon Davis. So he's going to actually play big snaps. Probably going to play 80% of the snaps in the game. They should be playing from behind in this one. Again, not out of play, but these Washington guys are riskier. The Washington defense at 2.2. Probably just not for me. Can they get a pick six or a fumble recovery? Sure. It's just they've really been. This defense has not looked good. So yeah, I think it's probably going to be a pass for me on the Redskins defense. Wendell Smallwood here, 1.8K. I kind of like, and if Adrian Peterson misses, that would be even a bigger boost to Smallwood. So he's a guy that's going to be in there for the passing down situations, and this is a game that Washington should be playing from behind in, right? So I do kind of like Wendell Smallwood here at 1.8K. Probably my favorite value play as of right now. Craig Reynolds is going to be the number 3 back, but if Adrian Peterson misses, he would be the number 2 back. So if AP misses, you could look to a flat minimum Craig Reynolds. Now, we don't know a whole lot about this guy, right? He's coming from the practice squad, but I'd assume if AP misses, he probably gets a decent amount of work. So both those Washington running backs here are definitely in play. If AP misses, a big boost to both. But I still like Smallwood even if AP plays because, again, I think Washington will be playing from behind this one. So that's a boost to Wendell Smallwood. A guy like Amir Abdullah maybe gets 10% of the snaps. At most he's got, 14% this season. So I guess as like a really deep dart throw, if you think this game gets super, super out of hand, you could take a shot there. Conklin is the number 3 tight end, but they really haven't. He hasn't even caught a pass yet this season, so don't think I want to go there. And I think that's basically it, guys. So as far as captain goes, right, I think everyone's going to go Dalvin Cook. I think he's probably the safest option. If you don't want to go there, you could go to Kirk Cousins or Diggs. Those are the guys I think are going to be the next 2 highest owned. If you want to get risky, right, you could take a shot on Terry McLaurin and Case Keenum in a game that Washington should be playing from behind this one. Or you could take a shot on a really cheap option here, like a guy like Wendell Smallwood at 2.7. throw him in the captain, and then you can fit in a lot of these top guys, right? You can fit in Cook, you can fit in Cousins, you can fit in Diggs if you want. Still 5.6K remaining, so don't hate that either. And then guys in the mid-range I kind of like, right? Johnson at 6.2 the Vikings D. Again, they showed on site, seems like defense always goes nuclear. So the Vikings defense is 6.8K, definitely in play. Rudolph, the 2 tight ends are okay. Don't have huge upside, but definitely you can take a shot there if they get in the end zone. But yeah, I think that's basically it, guys. So if you have been enjoying the content so far, I'd really appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe. Again, if you want to get into the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like and a comment in the video. It's 1 entry in the giveaway. I will be back for another video. I'll have a video up for the Week 8 main slate, my final look, probably up in the next day or so, so be on the lookout for that. If you're an NBA guy, I already have my video up for the 3-game slate on Thursday. So yeah, thanks again for coming to check out the video, guys, and I will see you later.